Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to write a very basic HTML document. So if you are on a PC, you'll want to go onto Notepad, the application, and if you're on a Mac, you can do text edit. So the first thing we need to do is type in or kind of clarify what sort of document that we are writing, and so you will want to type in doc type HTML. So that is what will go at the top of your document on your notepad. And then we want to write in HTML just to clarify that we are writing this in HTML. So next we want to create a title, and that is what will pop up on our tab on our web browser. So to do that, you open up with head, and then you can put in title. And I should also point out that these tabs that I'm making, the indentations, are not necessary, but I just like to do that to make it look a little more organized. So I'm just going to name this HTML demo. And then we want to close out our tag. And you do that by putting a little backslash in front of title. And basically any tag that you open up, you will always want to close once you are done with that section. So now we are done with the header section, so we want to close out head. And next we want to go into the body of our web page, which is what will pop up on the actual page. So to do that, we are going to open up with body. And I should also point out this space here won't actually affect anything on the web page. It's, again, just a personal choice to make it look a little more organized. And so first I want to make a header for the page. So there are multiple sizes of headers that you can do. I'm going to start out with H1, which will be the biggest one, and I'm just going to name it sample page. Then we're going to close out that header. Ooh, header 1, sorry about that. And then just to give you some idea of the differences, I'm also going to put in a sample of header 2, which is, again, it's just a header, but it will be a slightly smaller one, so you can get an idea. And then we want to create some text that will kind of be like our body paragraphs, maybe, if you want to put it that way, if you're thinking of papers. So to do that, we want to first open up with a paragraph, which you just put P. And the other cool thing about HTML is that you can make things bold or italicized or do different fonts. So for today, I'm going to show you how to do bold and italicized text. So for bold, we just open up with B. And then to make it italicized, we open up with I. And I'm just going to put this as a sample page. And then we'll want to close all those out. So I'm first going to close up I, because that was the last one that I put over here. Then we will close out B for bold, and then the paragraph. And you saw me do an uppercase letter there. The good thing about HTML is that it's actually not case sensitive. So you can do uppercase or lowercase letters, but it's kind of good practice to just do lowercase. So that's what I've been doing. And then we'll want to close out our body of the page because I'm done with that. So again, we're just putting the slash and then body. And then we want to close out the HTML document overall. So we've got that. And now this is our very basic HTML page finished. So I'm going to go to File and Save As so we don't lose the work that we just did. Okay, and I'm going to save it to my desktop, and I'm going to I'm going to call it samplepage.html. It's very important to put the .html so that the file is read correctly. So we're going to save that. I actually already made this just to practice, so I'm going to just replace one that already exists. Then I'm going to put this down, and I'm going to open up my sample page, so that would see what it'll look like whenever we pull it up as a web page. And to actually make it a web page, you will have to upload it to a server, but just from your desktop, you can always look at it from where you saved it. So this is our first little web page. So you can see we've got the HTML demo title up here, and then we've got the two different headers, sample page, sample page. The first one is bigger, the second one's a little smaller, and they're both in bold. And then we've got our text, which is bolded and italicized. So yeah, that is how you write a very basic HTML page, and I hope you learned something. And if not, hopefully you enjoyed listening to me and watching this. So yeah, thanks.